Hello buddy, I'm Dutch, and if you like hiking tips, fun adventures, and great gear, hit like and subscribe to join my vlog journey. And if you'd like to be notified when we upload a new video, click that bell as well. All right, let's go. Hello buddy, I'm Dutch, and well, why do I love Loco Libre quilts so much? Well, glad you asked. Imagine you're able to design a quilt just for you. You can design it, you can say the fill, you can give the length, the temperature rating, you can make the width, you can even choose the different colored threads that are used, the different fabrics, every aspect you get to design it. However, not everybody can make their own quilt, and that's the beautiful part about this, is you get to design it and you get to put your personality into it. Take, for example, look at this gorgeous printed liquify. I believe this is a Ridge Reaper. And well, this person got to put their little bit of personality in there. Maybe it matches the rest of their gear. You could have a custom printed quilt that has maybe your dog or your family or your flag on there, show your pride in that way. And that's what's really special about this, is you get to design it and we're gonna make it for you just the way designed. This is not a run-of-the-mill one-off quilt that's sitting on a shelf that has been made overseas and you're gonna be getting the same thing everybody else got. This is gonna be a custom one made just for you. Probably you have the only one that's like that. Maybe there's two people exactly the same that chose all the same choices, but there's so many choices that chance is very, very slim. The hardest part of doing this is going through the choices, but that's where we get to shine because we have excellent customer service. Like most things, I always suggest that you contact the vendor. You ask the questions that you need to get you through it because, well, maybe you don't understand the different deniers of fabric or what length you really should get, what type of foot box, and we're here to help you get through that. So before you make this purchase, you know, it's always good to go through the website, find out what choices you have, find out what questions you have, reach out via email. You can even call us if you like, and we will help you get through it and make a custom quilt just for you. Another thing that is really special about Loco Libre quilts and why I really love Loco Libre quilts is these chevron baffles. Now look, I know this looks cool. You get to put contrasting threads on there and that zigzags just look really neat. I got all kinds of ideas for different prints that are really going to accentuate that. But this is also function too, because a baffle keeps the down from migrating. So it all doesn't go down to the foot box. Imagine you had a down coat, all the down would just fall, but you know all those lines that you got on there, that keeps the down in place. But the zigzag on here, it keeps the down from migrating through the quilt so that the down that's here stays right here, because it is a difficult chore to get around these zigzags. I know this is true because I'm the one that has to spread the down out on the quilt, lay it on the table, and I have to move it. And it is a chore to get the down all in place, but once it gets in place, it stays there. And that makes Loco Libre quilts extra warm because you got no cold spots. And we want Loco Libre quilts to be the warmest on the market. These are definitely not survival rated. These are definitely comfort rated. To make my point, look at the size of that foot box. Imagine how much down is going to be all around your feet. What temperature rating? How cool. This is a 20 degree. I can't imagine this not being a negative 20 degree to keep your feet warm. And that is really what we're going for, because that is the most important job of the quilt. We want it to look good. We want it to be special for you, but we also want to make sure that you do not get cold. And the only problem you're going to have is not wanting to get out in the morning because you're all snuggled up in your quilt. Look, I know that quilts are going to be one of the most expensive items that you're putting in your pack. And with that type of an investment, do you want a quilt that is right off the shelf that's meant for everybody, or do you want one that's really unique for you, one that you know that's really going to get you through the coldest of weather and, well, is as much of a piece of art as it is a functional piece of gear. And that's why I think that Loco Libre quilts are some of the best in the market, and I think they are greater than the sum. Thank you, everybody. Well, thanks for joining me on that adventure, and be sure to check out some other playlists. And of course, check out dutchwaregear.com for some of the greatest hiking gear on the planet. As always, thank you, everybody.